Hello again, and today I'm reviewing these Wave 2 of the Bootleg Lego Sonic characters minifigures that are made by WM. And are out this September 2020. So first up here is Ray the Flying Squirrel. As you can see, it had a cloth piece for its wings, and you can see it has a printed scarf, his printed tail, has blue printed shoes, and he wears his blue goggles round his head, and he also holds a ring. Well, it's such a nice character from classic Sonic the Hedgehog video games. Next up here is Cream the Rabbit. As you can see, she wears her orange dress on that has a printed blue bow and collar on it, and she also has printed yellow and orange shoes. And there's the printed of his tail on the back. And you see these ears can be put together. Before I put her together, as you can see, she holds a purple jewel piece, and she also holds her pink teddy bear instead of cheese. And she wears her white gloves. No, I forgot to say white gloves on Ray the Flying Squirrel. That's all okay. So next up here is Big the Cat. You see, Big is smaller than a child. Instead of the big minifigure of him that is based on the Lego Dimensions video game. As you can see, he has a printed belt round his body. He wears yellow gloves, and he also has printed sandals on his feet. And there's the printing of his tail on the back. And he also holds a green jewel piece. So I think Big was not holding a fishing rod, and it doesn't come with Froggy. So better attach the real Lego fishing rod on Big's hand. So he looks like he was going fishing. And I can use that real Lego frog piece beside him, so I can use it as Froggy. So next up here's Charmy the Bee. He was one of the Chaotix character. As you can see, he wears his cool pilot's helmet with a pilot's goggles on it. So I joined those bee pointy things on the small holes before I put this minifigure together. As you can see, he wears white gloves, has printed black bits on its arms. He wears his orange jacket on that has a printed zip, a collar, and the pin badge of the Bumblebee. And he also wears orange trainers on his feet. And it has a bee wing piece from real Lego Batman movie minifig series 2. And he also holds some pretty pink flowers. I bet Charmy was going out for a date with Vector. So next up here is Tikal the Echidna. She was Knuckles' girlfriend. As you can see, she wears her tiara, her white vest with a gold collar around it. And she wears her red, yellow and green skirt on. And she also wears her white bandagey sandals. And she also has white gloves. And she also holds a blue jewel piece. And there's his tail. There's her tail on the back. Oops. So next up here is a madman Dr. Eggman. You can see he has big brown moustache, his red nose, he wears his glasses, and he has a black goggles on his head. He wears his red coat on, his black trousers, has big boots on, and he wears his white gloves on. And he is also holding a green jewel piece. Well, in the classic Sonic video games, he used to be called Dr. Robotnik, and now in his new Sonic the Hedgehog games, he was now called Dr. Eggman. So next here is Blaze the cat. As you can see, she has a ponytail on her head. And you can see how that's why I have to... You see it came off. So that's why I have to put it on it before I put her together. As you can see, she wears his purple jumper on, and she wears her white gloves, white trousers, and she also has printed shoes on her feet. As you can see, And there's the printing of her tail. And she has firepower out of her hand. And there is a green dot on her forehead. And lastly, here's Storm the Albatross. That's based from Sonic Riders series. As you can see, he has small goggles on his head. He wears his cool necklace on his neck. And he wears his yellow gloves. And he has printed shoes on his feet. And there's the printing of his tail. And he also holds a yellow skateboard instead of his jetboard. I bet he can go skateboarding. Once I took him off that base plate, and I'll put him on his skateboard. So he looks like he was skateboarding. So that's my review on some of my wave 2 of the fake Lego Sonic minifigures made by WM. But I'm sure I'm gonna review some wave 3 of them once they're on sale online soon and on Express. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.